Hello my YouTube friends! Today's video is sponsored by Envato Placeit, but I'll tell you more about that later. On my live streams, I use a lot of face filters with a voice changing mod that adds a lot of fun to the stream. There are hundreds of different voices that you can use.
Like this robot voice.
Or the demon. Or maybe you just want to sound like you're underwater.
It works on any app that takes a microphone like Zoom, Skype, StreamYard, Melon, Restream, OBS, or Polypop Live. And it's also offered up in a free version as well. And today I'm gonna show you how to set it up and use it. So you know what? Let's get to it! Likes and comments are super easy things that you can do to help push this video to a wider audience. So take a second down below and let me know how I'm doing. And while you're there, if you're not subscribed, please do. It's totally free and it really does help me continue to make content that helps you. So thanks. The first thing we need to do is install the app. There are links in the description below so you can download it and follow along. Installing voicemod is super easy. Here we are on the page and I just click the get voicemod free right here. And it says thanks for signing up. It automatically drops it into your downloads. And all I have to do is click there and it takes a few moments, pops up, and I just click OK. And you're just going to click next through the entire install process. If you've ever installed anything on your computer before, it's exactly the same. Here it's telling me I already have it installed, so I can't show it to you. A video about live streaming tools wouldn't be complete without today's sponsor, Envato Placeit. I use Placeit in every live stream for my weight screen, my countdown timer, my branding bumper, as well as my logo and my channel banners, and even some of the overlay assets. They have everything a streamer could need all in one place. Now I created my logo in just a few minutes by choosing from one of the designs and then completely customizing everything from the color graphics and placement to the text and the fonts. And that logo can easily be added to all the videos that you can build and use in all kinds of different content that you might create for YouTube, like live or recorded. I absolutely love Envato Placeit and you will too. Click the link in the description below and check it out for yourself. Supporting the sponsors that support this channel is a great way to help me continue to make content that helps you. So thanks. Now that it's installed, let me show you how it works. Once you install voicemod, this is what it's going to look like, mostly. Now, if you have the purchased version, the first thing at the top is going to be favorites, and they auto-populate this with some stuff that they think you're going to like. But for the free version, above this favorites line, there's going to be some free voices. And those voices are on timers, which means that you can use those voices until the timer runs out and then they cycle through to other voices, which is what makes purchasing this product kind of a thing that you probably want to do. Because needless to say, if you use voices for certain characters or something else that you do on your stream, you want to have access to the same voices all the time. Now that doesn't mean you have to purchase it, of course. There are always great voices in the free section that you can use. But purchasing it is so inexpensive, it's just a couple of bucks. It's a one-time purchase. It's not monthly or annual subscription or anything like that it just makes sense to pick it up. Below the favorites, which I have selected, you can create custom voices and I'll show you how to do that later. And then you have all the voices and you can see that there are a lot of pre-made voices to choose from. But the first thing you're probably gonna do when you get in here is you're gonna go into your settings and you're going to set your input. You wanna tell it which microphone you want it to use to pick up your voice. Then you wanna set up your output. This should generally be whatever you are going to be listening to your voice on for your live stream. In my case, it's the Zone Wireless Plus or headphone. You don't generally want this playing through your speakers, and the reason why that is that if you have it playing through your speakers, you're just going to basically be getting feedback. It's just going to loop, then you're going to get repeated voices. It's going to sound horrible. If you're using something like this and you want to actually listen to the voices, you're going to want to put on some headphones headphones just to test this out. You also have your advanced audio settings down here. You can eliminate popping and you can mic exclusive mode, and you can enable this if you're experiencing audio cutting out. This feature may improve response time, which means you might have a little bit less of a delay. Now, I know that delay is always a problem for these voice enhancement tools. With that being said, generally speaking, when you're using a voice, it takes a moment to process, and so theoretically your mouth might not actually line up with your actual face. Well, if you're using face masks and things like that, it doesn't really matter all that much. And I've never noticed the delay on voicemod to be any kind of problem. Next, we can go into general, and you can start it with Windows if you choose to. You can start it in the system tray, which is this thing right down here. You can minimize it to the system tray when you close it instead of having it exit out, and it will ask you before updating if you have this selected. You can have it start out on random voices or whatever you want, and you can export or import settings if you had this on another machine. Then we can go into keybinds, and here is where you can set to turn voice changer on and off. You can turn it on and off with completely separate keys. You can just use a push to talk if you want to add a voice. You just push this to hear it. You can turn on and off here myself, or you can individually set hotkeys for it. You can turn background effects on and off. You can mute it, push to bleep out, and stop all sounds. There are keybinds for all of these things. This one is really interesting. You can connect the voice app to a controller so that you can use your cell phone or something to control this right from there, which is really pretty cool. Down here on the bottom, you can activate your different aspects of this. So you can turn the voice changer on and off just by clicking this, and it will automatically play the selected voice. You can also turn this so you can actually physically hear yourself. Obviously, it will play through whatever you have set up right here through the output. And then some of the voices have background effects. Obviously, whatever voice I have selected right now does not. Next, we want to go over here to the voice box, which is what I showed you already. Any one of the voices that you have selected, in this case, it has the baby voice selected. You can adjust the pitch and the mix. You can go right here and add hotkeys so that you can select these voices individually. Next, we have the soundboard right here. You can actually click the plus and add soundboard items to here and keybind them. This is a pretty cool thing. If you look here, you've got different icons for each soundboard as well. If you wanted to set up a bunch of different ones, it works pretty well. And here is the listing as well if you just want to use the drop down. So we can just do something like this, and there we go. When we add it in here, now we have all of these soundboard options. We can just select any one of them and they will play. Pretty cool stuff. You can also click stop sounds if you want those sounds to stop, so we can go like that. And there we go. The next thing I'm gonna show you is the voice lab. It's really cool right here, and we can enable so we can hear ourselves. It kind of forces you to do that. And now we can create different voices just by clicking on any of these settings. So if we want to add delay to our voice, we can click this, and that will add delay to our voice. We can change the mix, fade out, and time. More delay would be like that. Less delay. And then we can add reverb, or double pitch, or flanger. So let's say we want a little vibrato in our voice. Can put that in there, and we can add a little depth to it. We can change the frequency. There we go. All of these things we can definitely set up and change to create our own custom and unique voice. And once we're done, we can just click save, and it will save it. We can add a keybind. Then we go over here into our voice box, and right here is our custom one right there. And that's the one we just created. Next, we've got the creators tab right here, and you can see this is really cool. If you are a Twitch streamer, you can use bits and set this up so that they can change your voice in real time, and it's free to add. So I definitely recommend trying this out. It is really, really cool. The other box here is the account, and you can select your account. You can join the partner program, or you can log out. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Let's go back to voice box here. here, and we're gonna see some of these have some different settings.
Okay, so here's Santa. If we turn on the background effects right here, and you can hear the music playing, you can adjust that. The music is just background stuff. And we can turn it off. So let's go and check out
This one here, and we'll turn the background effects on. There we go. Just the music in the background. We can adjust it down, adjust it up, or turn it off. So that is what the background effects are. Some of my favorite voices are obviously in my favorites section. So we've got my baby effect
That's what that sounds like. And I could be a whiny baby when I want to.
and cartoon woman. Let's see what that sounds like.
This is the cartoon woman voice. You know, for when I want to be a cartoon woman.
And the demon.
this one. Is very creepy. And it has background effects too. Let's try the background effects. There we go. Yes, very creepy. I like that one. This is what that sounds like. And we can add our background effects. Adds a little bit of music to it. This is what Odin sounds like. And this also has background effects. We'll turn those up a little bit. There we go. A little bit of tribal background in there.
This is what the box sounds like.
And this is underwater. Some of the custom ones that I've done.
This one right here, very high robot voice.
Then there's this, which is just like a live room, and the one we just created right here, which is pretty similar with a lot of echo. All that's left is for us to add it to our broadcast. Now, the easiest way to do this is to take your existing stream area here, and I already have a camera in here, and it obviously already has voice, but maybe not the voice we want. So what we can do is right click on here and go to properties, and we'll just scroll down to where we select our microphone right here with our use custom audio device, and we're gonna drop this down and we're gonna select our voicemod virtual audio device. And there we go. If we click OK, and now when I go in here and I turn on our voice changer, let's select a voice here. We'll do the baby voice.
And I turn on our voice changer, and now we have the baby voice.
Turn it off, baby voice is gone. And it's really that easy to add it into OBS, but you can add it to StreamYard or Restream or Melon. Let me show you really quick in Melon. And we can just show ourselves on stream, but if we go right here and click this arrow, all we have to do is select our audio input microphone. And you can see I already have it selected to voice mod. But if you do not, you just go down here and you find voice mod in your microphone section, select it, and there you go. Now your audience through Restream or StreamYard or Melon will be able to hear your augmented voices as well. And I like to use these in conjunction with faces on Snap Camera.
This can really add a whole heck of a lot to your live stream, and it's really cool and easy to set up.
If you want to see how to use the face filter program that I use to change my faces totally free, you should check this video out. Big thanks to Envato Placeit for sponsoring this video. You can find their links and links to all the other sponsors in the description below under sponsors. I couldn't possibly do this without them or you, so thanks. And if you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better live streamer or YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Feyrer Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.